In this video, I'll explain how to draw Lewis dot structures for atoms. On the periodic table, we can see that sodium has 11 electrons, and only one of them is valence. Remember, a valence electron is an electron on the outermost energy level of an atom. Lewis structures only show the valence electrons for an atom. We start by drawing the element symbol. For sodium, it's Na. And then since sodium has one valence electron, we draw one dot on the top of sodium. And that's it. All alkali metals only have one valence electron, so their Lewis structures will pretty much look the same. There's lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. Helium has 2 electrons, and they're both valence. Here's the Bohr model for helium. And to draw the Lewis structure, we write He, and we put 2 dots on top of helium. We always put the first 2 valence electrons on the top of the atom. If you've learned about electron configurations, those are the electrons in the s orbital. If you haven't learned about electron configurations, just know that the first 2 electrons always go on top. Carbon has 4 more electrons, and those extra electrons are the valence electrons. As always, we start by putting the element symbol, and we put the first 2 dots on the top of the C. The other dots can go in the other spots around the C, on the right, on the bottom, and on the left. Since carbon only has 2 more valence electrons, we put one on the right and one on the bottom. We don't pair them up because those spots represent the p orbitals. If you've learned about orbital filling diagrams, then you know to spread the electrons around the p orbitals. If you haven't learned about that yet, just know that the first 2 electrons go on top, and then the next electrons get spread around the 3 other positions. Oxygen has 2 more electrons than carbon, so it has 6 valence electrons. We start by drawing the element symbol, in this case O. We put the first 2 valence electrons on top, the next 3 get spread around the other 3 spots around the O, and there's 1 more electron, so it'll go to the right to pair up that electron. The noble gases are special because they have all of their valence electrons. Helium has 2, which fills the first energy level. Neon has 8, which fills the second energy level. Argon has 8, which fills the third energy level. Krypton has 8, which fills the 4th energy level. Neon has 8, which fills the 5th energy level. And finally, radon has 8, which fills the 6th energy level.